Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Brandon Clark is out there with Williams, and it's Jackson in at the center position. Now here's Morant. Count it. Morant's got 30 points.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Edwards against Bane. McDaniels bangs home the trifecta. McDaniels got 12.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Morant. Reed misses.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now, here's Clark. He has 6. Here's Morant. Here's Williams. Morant finds Williams. Morant's got space. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Morant's got it back down to single digits for the Grizzlies. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Edwards. Towns trying to get open. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And how about the commitment from Edwards, refusing to give up on that play.
The first one falls. And Edwards drops them both. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Now a timeout called by Memphis. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jackson's checked in. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 14 points. Reed with it. He's got 5. Over Jackson. Pass to McDaniels. Lets it go from deep. Here's Reed. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Jackson finds Jackson. And they double up Jackson. A 3 from Morant. Drains the three-pointer. Morant's got 35.
As Ja gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Right wing. Clark, the pass to Morant. Memphis moving it around. Jackson deciding where to go with it. And here's Reed. Poked away. And it's Edwards, top of the key. Reed the pass to Edwards. Now here's Reed. The kick out to Towns. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. It's Morant in the corner. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Back to Morant. Six to shoot. And he slams it down right on top of Karl-Anthony Towns.
Ooh, as usual, Morant bringing down the house.
Morant against Edwards. And he gets the whistle, too. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. Now Morant. 37 points for him. And Morant throws it down.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Oh, nice read there from Edwards. And he's all for sharing the wealth.
Clark right side. He feeds it to Jackson. Back to Clark. Up top, Morant. He's got 39. Here's Bane. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Edwards against Morant. There's the three. Connects from three-point range. Edwards got 42 in the game. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Now Edwards. After the missed three from Desmond Bane. Edwards. Whoa, look out! Look out!
And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Now here's Jackson. Still yet to score. Clark. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. It's the Timberwolves now. Outside, Edwards. Dishes it to Gobert. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. That's now 8 points for Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. Here's Bane. Anthony Edwards making his last shot.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 14-6 run. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Memphis ball.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
The Grizzlies trail by 16. Morant outside. Inside. Here's Jackson. Basket counts. That's now 8 points for Jaren Jackson.
His instincts as a shot blocker allow Jackson to avoid blocks at the other end. He knows how to read his man and get off a clean shot.
Now here's Edwards. Kept alive. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Ball's knocked loose. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Reed gets the bucket.
Assisted by Anthony.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 16. Edwards against Morant. No good that time. Gobert with the defensive effort. And the foul called on Brandon Clark.
Personal foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game. 1:41 left in the third quarter. Edwards against Morant. Jackson knocks it loose.
You don't win Defensive Player of the Year unless you're extremely disrupted. Jackson was all over that.
And it's Morant missing. Minnesota leading by 16. Edwards trying to
Not known for his ball handling. Edwards showing, though, he has got some skills.
Jackson in the corner. It's tipped. Stolen by Reed. Outside Edwards. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the third. It's tipped. Morant with it. And he's got 41. On the wing, Payne. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
3 points.
Morant's got his 5th assist in this one. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Clark.
He can take off from anywhere at any time. Edwards always a threat.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
Morant with some nice D. Outside, Payne. Stolen by McDaniels. Outside, Edwards. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He's looking to make history here today. Who knows how many points he'll end up with when it's all said and done. Back to the action in just a minute. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. McDaniels is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Reed in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the alley.
And that one misses.
At the line for the Grizzlies, John Morant.
No good on the second free throw. Timberwolves leading by 17. Here's Edwards. Another bucket. Wow.